Hello and welcome again. This is Sunil from 3D Art Customs. And in this video, I'm going to explain how easy it is for you to render a cinematic video or render videos for your social media handle. So, suppose you have finished your scene in Unreal Engine, you have rendered your cinematic video, you have posted it to YouTube and submitted it to your client, and now you want to do some advertisement or maybe post your cinematic videos on social media like LinkedIn or like Facebook group or YouTube Reels or Instagram Reels, and you want to render whatever you have done until now into a video format which can be posted on the Reels on any platform you like. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do it. So all you have to do is you have to go ahead and I have, as you can see, I have opened the same file which we use for the cinematic course. And if you remember, we have went ahead and made a cinematic video, right? So all you have to do is I will reset now like this. And if you see it blurry, so you can see the scene is blurry. To remove this blurry effect, all you have to do is here in the console command, you have to go ahead and type show flag dot depth of field and then change it to 0. So your depth of field will be off for the moment for the viewport. And now, as you see, we have cinematic, or maybe you have seen in the cinematic course that you have made a under cinematic which can be just rendered in, and we, if you remember or if I remember, we have gone ahead and gave the film back to 38 and then 19 or 17.43. So this was the aspect ratio we used to render, if I remember. So now you want to render a cinematic video of this same project which you can go ahead and post on any social media handle, and just show how well and how good you can do a cinematic rendering in Unreal Engine and how well you can create a project in Unreal Engine. It's really simple, and all you have to do is just keep everything you have done until now. Just select your cinematic like sequence, select all the cameras which you have given, go to film back and change this to whatever you like. For me, I always like to use 10 millimeter and then 16 millimeter. This is all you have to do. Keep everything you have done until now. No need to do anything else. All will work. On top of this, if you like or if you want to go ahead and do some detailed cinematic videos, so all you can do is the way I have explained in how to do cinematics. You can just go ahead and then maybe delete this key and then switch to this camera if you like, and then you want another some focused view of like this chair, and you want this chair to, you want to show this chair in your cinematic or which you are rendering for it. So you can go ahead and change the cameras if you like, the way you like or the way you want. For me, I'm just for example, I'm doing like this, and then I will go ahead and select this camera, and I will make sure this is 0 and this is 0. So I will go here and then do like this, and then I'll make this to 0 and 0, and then I will just bring this up little bit, maybe move the camera if I need to, and then I will go ahead and then just update the key. Just add another key, move a little bit up like this to reveal something like some areas, some part of the object, and then go ahead and add another key, and then I will just right click here and then set time to 10, and that's it. And then you can go ahead and you will see you have updated your cinematic sequence. So as you can see, you have updated your sequence. Now you have to select all the cameras to render it for reels. You have to go, this is what I like. So you can keep it 11 by 17, 10 by 15, 10 by 14, 10.8 by 19.2 for absolute 1080 and 1920. It's up to. This is what I like with all the settings which we have given until now, to reuse all the things we have need, like we have been doing until now. And then you need to go here in the movie render queue. So I will go ahead and delete this for now, and then after you have gone ahead and changed the film back to 10 millimeter to 16 millimeter, and then you have to go here and click on this movie render queue, Then you will go here, and then as you remember, I have already given the movie render quick settings in the cinematic course. So you will download it from the cinematic course page, and then you will go ahead and select this lumen sequence PC only. And then all you have to do is you have to go to output, give the location wherever you want, and you have to just match it with this. It is very important. So this is very important. So here you have given 10 millimeter. So here you have to type 1000, and here you have given 16 millimeter. So here you have to type 1600. Otherwise your cinematic will not match and it will not look good. So it's always important to match this with whatever. So it's 10 millimeter, that means 1000, and it's 16 millimeter, that means 1600. So all you have to do this, and then keep everything, just give a different location for the render settings, and then go ahead and render it, and then exactly how, go ahead and do the color grading exactly how you have done in DaVinci Resolve, and post it anywhere as a reels on YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn, wherever you like. So I hope this is going to help you. See you all in the next update or in the next video.